ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीमोहाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Today we will learn a shloka from the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. This shloka is spoken by Lord Kapila to Mother Devahuti as he was giving his teachings on bhakti or devotional service unto Krishna. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha तज्जोषणादा स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. Let's learn it line by line. First line. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Next. Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha.
भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा
तज्जोषणादा स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
अपवर्गवर्त्मनि तज्जोषणादास अपगर्ववर्त्मनि.
Good. Next. श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Next. Kirtida. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. Satam prasangan.
Full shloka. We have done that already. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha.
Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha.
Tajjoshanaada swapavargavartmani.
तज्जोषणा स्वापवर्गवर्त्मनि. श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमष्यति.
Next. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
सतां प्रसंगात् मम वीर्य संविदो
भवन्ति हृत्कर्ण रसायन कथाः.
भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा
तज्जोषणादा स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि.
तज्जोष्णाद् अपवर्गवर्त्मनि.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्ति अनुक्रमिष्यति.
सतां प्रसंगान् मम वीर्य संविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा तज्जोषणादं स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. सतां प्रसंगान् मम वीर्य संविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायनः कथाः तज्जोषणादाः स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. Lord Kapila is saying, Satam means devotees, good-hearted devotees, devotees who have wonderful Vaishnava qualities. Prasangan means their association. Okay. In the association of my devotees, Mama Virya Samvido. Samvida means conversations, discussions. About what? Mama Virya, Krishna's powers, Krishna's activities, Krishna's pastimes. So, in the association of devotees, there is always a discussion about Krishna's pastimes and activities in Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Right? Then only it is called association of devotees, by the way. You remember in the 10th canto, 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, what devotees do when they gather together? When the devotees come together, what do? Gaurangi?
They praise Lord.
We need shloka also.
They praise Lord Krishna.
They praise Lord Krishna. Very good. Any shloka that you remember about that?
No.
Yes. What's the shloka?
Prabhuji Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Paraspara Katayanta Shamam Nityam Dushyanti Charamanti Cha.
Machchitta Madgata Prana Bodhayantaha Parasparam. Devotees teach each other, enlighten each other about Krishna's glories. So here also Lord Kapila is speaking the same thing. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido. In the association of pure-hearted devotees, there is a constant discussion about my glories. Mama virya samvido. Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha. Such katha, such stories about Krishna are like hritkarna rasayana. Right? Hrit means heart. Karna means ears. Rasayana means that which pleases you. Like nectar. Right? Bhavanti means they become. So the spiritual conversations or discussions about Krishna stories in the association of devotees completely please your hearts and ears. So the sound of the shlokas of Bhagavatam, they please our ears. The meaning of the shlokas of Bhagavatam, they please our hearts, right? So the meaning is appealing to the heart, and the sound, the meter, the melody is appealing to the mind, our ear, right? So in this way, Bhagavatam shlokas, Bhagavatam stories, and discussions about Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, they completely please our ears and hearts. Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana kathaha. In the 10th canto of Bhagavatam also there is a beautiful shloka that says, Nivritta tarshair upagiyamana bhava aushadhat shrotra mano abhiramat. Bhava aushadhat means discussions about Krishna, they act like aushadha, means medicine for our material disease. Bhava aushadhat. Shrotra mano abhiramat. They're very attractive to the ears and to the heart also. Something similar is mentioned here. Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana kathaha. Tad joshanad asu apavarga vartmani. Tad joshanad means one who learns to relish them, one who engages oneself in relishing the pastimes of Krishna in the association of devotees. Such a person, what will happen to such a person? Let me just go there. Tad joshanad asu apavarga vartmani. Vartmani means to walk on, to head towards. What? Apavarga, liberation. Basically, by hearing Krishna Katha in the association of devotees, we are on the path of liberation, or we are on the way to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, not the impersonal liberation. This liberation that he is speaking about, Apavarga Vartmani, the path of spiritual liberation, he is talking about the way to the lotus feet of Krishna, where we dedicate ourselves to the service of Krishna with love, with affection, with dedication, with commitment, right? So the inspiration to be on a spiritual path comes from spiritual discussions with pure devotees of Krishna. Okay, they not only please your heart and ears, they also keep you on a spiritual path. Shraddha. And how do we exactly progress from the lower stages of bhakti to higher stages of bhakti? That's mentioned in the last line. Shraddharatir bhaktir anukramishati. Shraddha means faith in bhakti. The beginning stage of bhakti is Shraddha, faith. Rati means attraction towards Krishna. Bhakti means devotion or love for Krishna. So it begins with Shraddha and it concludes with Bhakti. Means we pass through the stages of the Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, and eventually we get attracted to Krishna and develop love for Krishna. Shraddha, Ratir, Bhaktir, Anukramishyati. Anukrama means one by one. Gradually, we'll progress through the stages of Shraddha up to Prema. Right? So, what takes us from the lower stages of Bhakti to the highest stages of Bhakti? What takes us from the preliminary neophyte stages of Bhakti to a very advanced level of love of Godhead? That is discussion about Krishna in the association of devotees. That's the power of association with pure devotees and discussing Harikatha. If you see, Dhruva Maharaj did tapasya for how many months? How many months did Dhruva Maharaj do tapasya?
Prabhuji, 6 months.
Okay, where did he do Haridev? Where did Dhruva Maharaj do tapasya?
Madhuvan.
You know where? Okay, Divi Krishna.
Madhuvan.
Madhuvan, Vrindavan. Okay. What mantra did he chant, Kamakshi?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Okay. Kamakshi, you're late. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He chanted Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya for 6 months in Vrindavan, in Madhuvan, under the guidance of a pure devotee like Narada Muni. And eventually, within 6 months, he got the darshan of the Lord. And after getting the darshan of the Lord, you know what he asked? Why did he do tapasya? Why did Dhruva Maharaj do tapasya? What was his ambition? What was his motive? Anyone knows here? Yes, Haridev. With what desire did?
To get a kingdom bigger than greater than his great grandfather.
To get a position superior to his great grandfather Brahma also, right? And what else was there in his heart? He was also holding some anger.
To Surichi for talking to him that way, saying that, insulting him.
Correct. He was having some revengeful attitude towards Mother Surichi. He was also envious towards his stepbrother. So with all these wrong kind of motives, he began performing bhakti. For 6 months he chanted Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And he got the darshan of the Lord. And as soon as he got the darshan of the Lord, he did not ask for those boons that he was aspiring for one day, 6 months back. He forgot why he was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He just said that, oh Lord, I don't want this position superior to Brahma. I don't want to take revenge on my stepmother anymore. I am not envious of my stepbrother anymore. All I want is association of devotees. And I want to hear Krishna Katha in that association. Bhaktim muhu pravahatam tvayi me prasango bhuyadananta mahatam amalashayanam. Who knows this shloka? Bhaktim muhu. Bhaktim muhu pravahatam tvayi me prasango bhuyadananta mahatam amalashayanam. येनाञ्जसोल्बणमुरुव्यसनं भवाब्धिं नेष्ये भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्तः. Maybe we'll take this shloka next time. In this shloka, Dhruva Maharaj says that, oh Lord, I don't want any things that I desired before. All I want is an opportunity to associate with your devotees and hear your glories in that association. In the association of your devotees, Krishna Katha flows like a river. And I just want to stay on the bank of this river and regularly bathe in that river of nectar of your Rama, Rupa, Guna, Leela as relished by other devotees. Okay. So this is the boon, this is the desire of Dhruva Maharaj, to be in the association of devotees and to hear Krishna Katha. Why? Shraddharatir bhaktir anukramishyati. Only in the association of devotees, only by hearing Krishna Katha in the association of devotees, we develop Shraddha, faith in bhakti, and anukramishiti. Gradually we come to the level of pure love for Krishna. Okay. One more. Example, Pruthu Maharaj. You know Pruthu Maharaj, he conducted a sacrifice, and Indra, the king of heaven, came and disturbed that sacrifice. Then Pruthu Maharaj was also disturbed. He wanted to attack Indra. But meanwhile, Brahma came and said, no, no, you do not attack Indra. Forget Indra, forget the sacrifice also. Then Pruthu Maharaj stopped the sacrifice. Although Pruthu Maharaj stopped the sacrifice, the supreme lord of the sacrifice, Vishnu, came in front of Pruthu Maharaj to give him darshan. The sacrifice was successful even without conducting. Okay, he sacrificed his desire to perform a sacrifice. That sacrifice pleased Lord Vishnu more than performing the sacrifice. So Vishnu came, and you know what Pruthu Maharaj was asking for? He said, "Oh Lord, I don't want moksha. I don't want Sargaloka. Varan vibho tvad varadeshvarad buddha katham vrinite guna vikriyatmanam." He said, many people ask you for benedictions of entering heaven, attaining liberation, and you are Kaivalyapati, you are awarder of liberation, you are also called Mukunda, one who gives liberation, but I don't want all that. You know what I want? I want to hear Krishna Katha in the association of your devotees. He said, Nakamaye natha tadapyaham kvachinna yatra yushma charanambujasavaham mahattamantar hridayan mukhachuto vidhatsvakarna yutameshamevaraham. He said, I need millions of years to be able to hear Krishna Katha in the association of your devotees. When your devotees are speaking Harikatha, your Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, I want to hear them constantly. For that, I need millions of years. 2 years are not sufficient to sufficiently relish Krishna Katha. That was his desire. So, Prithu Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj. Any other example that you know where a devotee aspired, desired to get association of devotees and hear Krishna Katha in that association and not desire something else? Yes, Kirtida? You forgot? Okay, Krishiva?
Prabhuji, Vritarasura also prayed for association of devotees.
Vritarasura also prayed. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Yes, Hasini?
Parikshit Maharaj.
Parikshit Maharaj. When did he pray? What was the prayer? Okay, fine. No problem. In the 18th chapter. Punascha bhuyad bhagavatyanante ratihi prasangascha tadashrayeshu. You remember this shloka? From the first canto? Punascha bhuyad bhagavatyanante. Yes.
पुनश्च भूयात् भगवत्यसन्ते रतिः प्रसङ्गस्य तदाश्रयेषु भात्सयाभ्यामुपयाभिशिष्टि मैत्रस्तु सर्वत्र लभोत्तजेभ्यः.
Maitrastu sarvatra. I want friendship with all the devotees and general people. And he also said, I want the association of your devotees who are dedicated to Krishna. So, association of devotees is aspired for by great personalities even after getting darshan of Krishna. They're standing right in front of Krishna and they're saying that we want to hear about you from your devotees. Right? So, that's a greater benediction. Prachetas. Prachetas did tapasya. How many years did Prachetas do tapasya? Anyone knows? Yes, Anusha, how many years did Prachetas do tapasya?
10,000 years, Prabhu.
Where? Where did they do?
Underwater.
Underwater. What did they chant? Rudra Gita. You don't have to repeat it, just say the title. So they chanted Rudra Gita, the song taught to them by Lord Shiva for 10,000 years. After 10,000 years of tapasya underwater, when Lord Vishnu came on the back of Garuda, what did they pray for? They prayed for association of devotees. They prayed for an opportunity to hear Krishna Katha in that association. Yavatte maya yasprishta brahmama iha karmabhi tavad bhavat prasanganam sangasyanno bhave bhavet. So Prachetas are also praying, oh Krishna, oh Lord, please give us an opportunity to associate with your devotees and hear Krishna Katha in their association. If you see consistently in several episodes of Bhagavatam, so many pure devotees, even after getting the darshan of the Lord personally, they're aspiring for the association of devotees and hearing Krishna Katha in that association. That is the power of association. Okay. We cannot compare even the great benedictions of heaven or liberation with the effect of being in the association of devotees even for one moment. Take a balance. On one side, you put 1 moment of association of a devotee and hearing from them. On the other side, you put liberation, and you also put Svargaloka, heaven. So this will weigh more. This will go down and this will go up. Means even entrance into heaven and even liberation are insignificant compared to a moment's association with a sincere devotee and hearing Krishna Katha from them. Who knows this shloka? Talayama lavenapi. Talayama. Same kids are raising hands. You don't know Kartik and Kamakshi? Talayama. Okay, fine. Let Krishna speak.
Prena pera swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya matyanam kimutarashisha.
Tulayama lavenapi na swargam napunarbhavam. Swarga means heaven. Apunarbhavam means liberation. So, in comparison to a moment's association with a devotee, even liberation and heaven are insignificant. Okay, so these are the aspirations of several pure devotees. Like that, we have seen the stories of Prahlada Maharaj. He also wanted to associate with Narada Muni and hear Krishna Katha. He also wanted to follow the footsteps of Brahma and glorify Krishna instead of getting liberation. Although he was standing right in front of Narasimhadev, Prahlad did not request Narasimhadev, "Oh, Narasimhadev, can you please take me to Vaikuntha?" Enough of this material world, enough of this kingdom of demons. I just want to come with you to Vaikuntha. Take me there. There, Mother Lakshmi is there. I will play there. He did not ask for that. He asked for an opportunity to follow the footsteps of great devotees and glorify Krishna in their association. Right? So it's an extremely great fortune to get an opportunity to hear Krishna Katha from devotees. We should never take it for granted. We should never neglect this opportunity. We should never underestimate it. So all of us developed some inspiration in devotional service in the path of Krishna consciousness only when we heard some devotees speaking about Krishna, right? How do we come to know about Krishna without a devotee speaking about Krishna and without we hearing from such devotees? So, Shravanam or hearing is the first activity that any devotee does. And by hearing Krishna Katha, we develop love for Krishna. By hearing Krishna Katha, we develop an inspiration to render service to Krishna. And that hearing Krishna Katha, that opportunity to hear Krishna Katha is profusely available only in the company of great devotees. Okay. Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam. Last week we were discussing. Who will say the shloka finally? Not Krishiva. Yeah. Okay.
यस्यां वैश्रूयमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसा शोकमोहभयापः.
Meaning? What's the meaning of this shloka?
When we hear about Krishna, the love for Krishna arises within the heart.
Correct. Yasyam Vaishruyamanayam. When we hear Srimad Bhagavatam from devotees, Bhakti Rutpadyate Pumsaha, we develop bhakti unto Krishna, and that will destroy Shoka, Moha, Bhaya. Our lamentation and our fear and our illusions are completely destroyed. Something similar is mentioned here, right? Bhakti Ranukramishyati, Shraddha Ratir Bhakti Ranukramishyati. We develop bhakti by doing Shravanam in the association of devotees. Bhavanti Hritkarna Rasayana Katha. It's very pleasing to the ears to hear Krishna Katha, and it's not an austerity when we hear with the right consciousness. Okay, with this we'll conclude today's session, and you can recite shlokas now. Anusha, recite. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Tatam prasangan mama virya samvido.
Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha.
Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katah.
Tajjoshanada swapavargavartmani.
Tajjoshanad asva तज्जोषणात् स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणादास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणात् स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणादास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणादात् स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. Thank you.
Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, 11th verse. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha tajjoshanada swapavargavartmani shraddharatir bhaktiranukramishyati. Hare Krishna
Good.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido bhavanti ritkarna rasayana katha tajjoshanada swapavargavartmani shraddharatir bhaktiranukramishati.
Next.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvito bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha tajjoshanada तज्जोषणादा स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Next.
सतां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा तज्जोषनादा स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Who would like to repeat?
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido
सतां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो
bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha
भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायना कथा
तज्जोषणदास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोष अपर्श्वा अपर्येकवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणदास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोष स्पर्क अपवीर्गवर्त्मनि
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुकर्म वर्षति.
तां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायनः कथा तज्जोषणादाः स्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Next. Sweta.
Prabhu, I'll repeat after you.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido
bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha
bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha
तज्जोषणादास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
तज्जोषणात् स्वपवर्गवर्तनि
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Next.
तदं प्रसङ्गा मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथा तज्जोषणात् अपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्ति अनुक्रमिष्यति. कृष्ण प्रभु.
All kids are over now. Next.
Prabhuji, I will repeat after you.
Satam prasangan mama virya samvido
Tadam prasangam avavirya samvido
bhavanti rasayana katha
bhavandihir karna rasayana kadaha
तज्जोषणादास्वपवर्गवर्त्मनि
tajjoshanasva avavargavatmani
श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
saddharadir bhaktir anukramashyati. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Next, Sri Lakshmi.
सतां
Okay.
प्रसङ्गान् सतां
Satam
प्रसङ्ग
prasang.
मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायन कथाः तज्जोष्णाद् आश्व अपवर्गवर्तमानि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिर् अनुक्रमिष्यति.
Okay, good. Thank you. Next.
ततां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति रत्कर्णरसायना कथः तज्जोषणादाशपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions? Or we don't take questions. You have any question? Anyone? Okay, we will meet next week with